checking to check it out. So as we've seen at the start of this video, you see my physique where it's at now. Okay, now this is all down to a high carb, low fat, high protein, well, moderate to high protein diet. Okay, and I don't really like to use the word diet because there's a lot of there's a lot of negative connotations that come along with the word with diet. I don't really like to use diet, but that's what I eat anyway. But just for layman's terms, we call it diet. So I follow a high carb, low fat, moderate protein diet. Okay, and the carbs as well. Talking about the carbs, all my drinks, right? Sugar, full of sugar. None of my drinks are sugar free. Yes, I do drink plain water, but at least, I'll probably say at least 70%, 60% of my drinks have got full sugar in there. Okay, now I'll go through some of the stuff what I got in my bag with me today, just to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I've got Lucozade here now. Yeah, Lucozade, a can of Lucozade. Can't really see any of the light. But anyway, this has got 15 grams of sugar in per can. So we've got one can, got a bottle of water, what's that? We've got full sugar Coke, yeah, you know. So we've got full sugar Coke, 37 grams of sugar. Can't really see on there, but 36 grams of sugar per can. You know, it's got full Coke, full sugar Coke, and we've got some juice. See it there? Again, this is made with. I'm gonna take the fucking glare off. With sugar, not sweetener. So we've got 12 grams. I think it's 12 grams. 12 grams of sugars per 250 milligrams. 250 mil diluted. Okay. So we've got juice. We've got juice. We've got the full sugar Coke. We've got the Lucozade. What else we got? I had 2 Lucozade normally. We've got a can of Monts here. This one is 26 grams of sugar per can. I don't always drink Monsters. I don't always drink Monsters, but it just depends if I feel tired. Yeah, I normally carry 2 Lucozades, but today I haven't got them. So yeah, as you see there, all my drinks have got sugars in there. Another Lucozade, full of sugar. This one's got 11 sugars per 250 mil. So this is a full bottle. Yep, and I've just finished eating my food here now, which I've had one of these 4 packs of rice, savory chicken. So I already had one of those in there with some extra lean mint, turkey mince. So I have that already. What I added this in for was 4 slices of toast with a bit of butter on there and jam. This is my protein shake, what I had in the morning as well. I should have done this before I drank and ate some of these things, really, shouldn't I? But anyway, yeah. So I got that. I've got another meal with me today. Full of potatoes and lean mince. Full of potatoes and lean mince. So we've got, again, full of carbs. I've got extra packet carbs as well here, you know. So depending on my day at work, usually I'll carry 4 meals with me at work, not usually. But today was going to be a short day, so I carried 3, of which you've seen. And yeah, so basically, so I'm eating carbs with every single meal I eat. I mean, every single meal is full of carbs with protein. And the key here, right? This is what I'm trying to, like, you know, I'm sick of this bullshit, man, about, oh, you can't eat certain carbs. See, certain carbs make you fat. You put a lot of weight on with certain carbs, like if you eat a load of pasta, you put the weight on. Bullshit. How about you look at how about you look at what the fuck you're putting on that goddamn pasta, the dressings you put on there, or whatever whatever high fat shit you putting on the fucking pasta is what's making you fucking fat. The pasta itself is not making you fat. Look at the fucking ingredient. Look at the back of the packet look at the back of the packet of your pasta or your rice or your potatoes, right? And show me the fat content. Show me the fat content. They'll be next to they'll be next to zero. Next to zero, fucking probably 1 gram of fat, if that. Let's just look on here now. For instance now. So this particular, this is white rice, white flavored rice, and I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to zoom in. Basically, that's where the fat is there. I don't know why I ain't zooming in. It's pretty annoying. But anyway, it's got 2.8 grams per 125 grams. Okay, something machine. Yeah, so it's got 2.8 grams of fat per 125 grams, and a packet of rice is 250 grams. So let's do a little bit of maths. That's gonna be about 5 and a bit grams of fat, and the saturates is 0.3 per 125 grams. Okay, so let's double that. So double that. The saturated fat in this 1 packet of rice is 0.6 grams. And the overall fat content is just over 5 grams, 5 grams of fat. So this is what we're talking about. We can eat carbohydrates, ain't the fucking enemy, okay? But anyway, yeah, carbohydrates ain't the enemy. And this is coming from a person who puts on body fat easy, okay? My genetics in my family, we put on body fat real fucking easy. I was never a slim kid in school. Never a slim kid in school. Always had a bit of meat to me. I was never fat by any means, but I was definitely more on the chubby side. And that's where majority of my mom's side of the family are all like that, okay? We're not fat, but we've got that fat gene. We're not lean like that. We're not lean, okay? Unlike my dad's side, all just lean, muscular. Not ounce of fat on them. But I haven't got his genetics though at all. Okay? So I've been for all the fucking bullshit diets, keto bullshit. Don't talk to me about no fucking keto bullshit. Okay? Been there and done it. None of these fucking little fatty diets ain't sustainable. Anytime you start cutting out a majority of food groups, right, I can guarantee you ain't gonna fucking sustain that fucking diet. I can bet you. People go on a keto diet for a few weeks or months, yeah, you'll lose a bit of weight. But guess what? That's just water weight. Because when you make your body devoid of carbohydrates, you decrease the ability of your body to hold water. Because the water, because the glycogen cells in the body, yeah, that's what you fill it up with carbohydrates. So if you got no carbohydrates, your glycogen cells are going to be depleted. So you're going to look flat. So you will lose a bit of water weight, yeah. But guess what though? Guess what? Let's see how long you can go without them. Let's see how long you can go without the fucking carbs. Let's see how many months and years you can go without fucking carbs. Without incessantly checking the back of ingredients, looking for low carb this, low carb protein shakes, low carb this, low carb. What the fuck, man? Bullshit. And I've got in shape by doing this. This ain't no fucking like. This is real world experience. I've done it myself. I used to be that guy who's always counting my carbohydrates. Who used to think carbs was making me fat, but in essence, it was the fatty meat I was eating that making me fat, and all the other shit bullshit. You know, eating shit tons of red meat. I don't give a fuck how lean the red meat is. It's still got a lot of fucking saturated fat in it. Simple as that. You're not gonna find extra lean minced beef below 5% fat. You're not gonna find it. It's just not possible. So yeah, you might be eating extra lean mince, but guess what? It's still that shit will start adding up. Plus with all the other little bits and bobs you put on top of that. That's where you gain the fat. The fat you eat is the fat you fucking wear. If you just go by that alone, right? You just go by that alone, you'll start seeing results. And what do I do on top of this as well? So I do cardio as well. So I do 30 minutes cardio 5 days a week, maybe 6. Okay. And that cardio is usually like low intensity, moderate intensity, or I might do a bit of HIIT interval training. That's sort of do 30 minutes on top of my weight training, and I got in shape like that. I'm never hungry. I got no fucking carbs. I'm constantly eating carbohydrates. I'm loving it. Feel good. Feel great. Yeah, and I got in shape by doing that. People, this fucking bullshit conception about fucking sugars. The body runs on fucking sugars, man. The fucking body runs on sugars. When you go into that fucking hospital, yeah, and you're on a fucking drip, what do you think the fucking what intravenous thing do you think they're putting there? It's fucking sugar. That's what they're putting there. The IV drip got fucking sugar in there. That's what the body runs. The body runs on fucking sugars, man. So why are we afraid of sugars? It's fucking asinine. It's dumb as fuck. So I don't go fuck who's mad at this or who disagrees. Low carb diets are bullshit. Keto diets are bullshit. Eat your carbohydrates. No one's getting fat off eating a pack of plain rice or plain baked potato with a tad of butter in there, with a tad of butter in there. No one's getting fat from that. Okay? No one's getting fat from a big bowl of basmati rice. Because just show me the fat content in there. None. Okay? So all these people talking about, you gotta decrease your sugars. Don't eat too many sugars because sugars are bad. Blah blah blah. Don't eat too many carbohydrates. Turns into fat. Yeah, cool, right. Like I said, I've been there and done it. Yeah, and guess what? I've been in many different sports where I've had to make weight. Okay. To the extremes, like bodybuilding competitions where you have to get real down to the wire. Okay, I've done that. That's an extreme. Okay, that's extreme. Now there are some bodybuilders out there who don't need to cut out their carbohydrates, and they still get paper thin. Again, so this is what I'm trying to say. So if carbohydrates were the enemy, if carbohydrates were making everybody fat, then even the people with good genetics that don't need to cut out their carbohydrates towards the end of their competition, towards the end of their contest prep, wouldn't they be fat, or wouldn't they be able to lose no weight still, right? But they're still losing weight, aren't they? But they're consistently eating carbohydrates. Now, majority of people like me I would have to like literally go into zero carbohydrates to get to that level of contest ready shape. Now, 99% of the people out there ain't looking to get in contest ready shape. They ain't doing no fucking bullshit bodybuilding competitions, okay? People just want to get into a nice, reasonable, maintainable shape. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm showing you, okay? Got the physique to prove it. Got it. And I only implemented this at the start of this year. You know, I thought, let me try it. Yeah. Shout out to Durian Rider, okay? I'll say again, shout out to Durian Rider. He's a vegan though. He's a vegan, but he promotes high carbohydrate, low fat diet. Okay, he doesn't really eat too much protein, but I do. Because obviously, I want to maintain a muscle mass. But the protein I'm eating has got literally zero fattening. So the lean, extra lean minced turkey mince, less than 2% fat. Again, cod. Cod. Again, you can go look at yourself. Next to nothing. Next to no fat in it. Next to none. Protein powder. Again, majority of protein powders, even the cheap ones, don't have much fat in it. So again, okay, protein powder's got next to zero, no fat in it. So they're my three main sources of protein there. I might have some chicken here and there, chicken breast again, next to no fat in it. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm eating shitload of carbohydrates, and you're sitting there from just a few meals what I bought with me, okay? And all my drinks have got fucking sugar in there, and I've been doing that consistently. I've been drinking all my drinks have got sugar in there, and guess what? I look fucking great, okay? I don't give a fuck. The video proved it. That's not no old video. Okay? So, this is what I'm trying to say. Anyone trying to tell you about you gotta cut out your carbohydrates and this and that, don't eat fruit. Fruit's got sugar in it. Or, that's got too many sugars in there. Blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up, man. Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing, bro. Don't tell me nothing about fucking how to get in shape. I've been there and done it. Done boxing. Had to fucking diet down for boxing, bodybuilding. I've dieted down plenty other times in between that and after that, just to get into reasonable shape. Whether you just want to get in a bit of shape for the summer, or whether I've been pigging out for a little while. I think, you know what? Let me get back in shape. Quick turnaround. Been there and done it. But a lot of the times when I've been doing that, it's been on a restrictive basis. Okay? Now, I found out for myself, after watching Durian Rider for many years, he's been doing it, but it took me many years to think, you know what, let me just fucking try it, and it fucking worked, okay? Sugar is not the fucking enemy, man. Fucking hell. Just try it, okay? If you live an active lifestyle, okay, this ain't for people who are just fucking sedentary, okay? Then your carbohydrate and sugar needs are not going to be as high. I'm not saying to eliminate them, but you probably don't need too much of them, But you can still have your sugars in that, People talk about processed this, but fucking can of Coke, full of sugar, great. I have that in the morning before I go to the gym. That's my pre-workout. That's my pre-workout fuel. Okay? That's fuel for my fucking workout. I have a can of that. Pure sugar goes straight into the system. Fast acting. Yeah? And I have some of the best workouts ever in the morning. Just from having a can of fucking Coke. Okay? Or sometimes I'll have a can of Monster. Or I might have a couple of Lucasades. Just depends on what's in my house. Depends also on the fridge what I want. So, again, sugar is not the enemy. And if it was, I'll be fat as fuck. Okay? Because I have the fat gene. Okay? I have the fat gene. Alright? And I know when I eat a lot of food or it's got a bit of fat in it, I put the weight on. Okay? The fat you eat is the fucking fat you wear. Okay? Stop with this fucking calorie restricting bullshit, man. I don't wear a fucking goddamn thing. Okay? I just see these packets of rice. I just fucking heat them up, open up, bung a full pack in there straight away, and I eat it. You know, when I make potatoes, when I have potatoes as well, I just fucking take out as much as I feel like, and dump it on. Eat. I have 4 slices of toast in the morning, protein shake, and I have another 4 slices of toast in the night, again. The problem is, right, you know, people talk about bread. Oh, you see, you can't say bread and pasta. Yeah, bread and pasta. You put a load of weight on eating bread. I feel real bloated, so gotta avoid bread. But gotta avoid bread by all means, because bread makes you fat, doesn't it? Yeah, bread will make you fucking fat when you put half a tub of butter on your fucking 2 slices of toast. I know a lot of people do that. Right? I've been around a lot of my different girlfriends, right? They've made toast for me sometimes, or seen them make toast or whatever, and they'll use so much fucking butter. I'm like, fucking hell. I make my own toast. Cause I don't like my fucking bread dripping with fucking butter, man. This is what I'm trying to say. So it's like, all you gotta do is use a bit of fucking common sense, man. Use your fucking brain, okay? Because the answer's there. The answer is actually there for you, because you just look at the back of the packet of whether it's pasta or a pack of potatoes or a pack of rice or whatever carbohydrate source you like to eat. Look at the back of it and show me where the fat. Show me how much fat grams there are. Show me how many saturated fat grams there are. There's gonna be more or less 0, or 1 or 2 or 3. What's that? So how is somebody getting fat off that? No, not because they fucking put half a tub of butter on the toast, half a tub of butter on their baked potato. They'll put fucking cheese and other fucking whatever pasta sauces on top of their pasta, which is full of fucking fat, okay? And they'll be like, well, I'm eating pasta, but I'm gaining weight by eating I'm gaining weight by eating pasta. I'm still gaining weight, so I gotta go low carb. I gotta go to keto diet. You know what I mean? Gotta go to keto because the pasta makes me put on loads of weight. Actually no, though, because let's take some time out and see what you're really doing. Is that you're adding a load of fat to your blood clot meals, okay? So, listen, man, listen. The fat you eat is the fat you wear, right? Please, 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 don't restrict your calories. I don't count calories. Don't count carbohydrates. I just eat, okay? If you're active, if you like to go to the gym and you're doing your cardio, you want to get in shape, you want to look good, feel good, and you don't want to be restricted, follow what I'm saying. Eat your carbohydrates. Don't be scared of the sugars. Do not be scared of sugars, because the body runs on sugars. Glucose, fructose, sucrose, all that. Okay? The body runs on sugars. People talk about, I don't want white sugar. White sugar is really bad for you. Like white sugar is really refined. All they did, right, is all they did is bleach the fucking sugar down, because sugar's naturally brown. They've bleached the sugar, okay? They've bleached it white. Okay. I add sugar to my cereal in the mornings. I have cereal on the weekend sometimes, and I'll add sugar to that. Okay. I don't need to add sugar to anything else because, as you've seen, all my drinks have got sugar in there. So I don't really need to add any actual sugar. I get, that's my sugar. That's where I get the sugar kick from, from the drinks, stuff like that. Don't right. I could change certain foods around where I could bring you some cereal with some sugar in there and do all that, but I don't really do that. I rather get my actual like direct sugars from drinks or actual fruit. Okay, simple as that. Simple as that. Okay, so try it. Don't just try it. Just try it, man. Because again, someone like me, right? I've got a lot of experience in this stuff, right? I ain't just telling you from what I heard. Been there and done it all. And all these diets are restrictive as fuck. Ain't no good for nobody. Okay. And like I said before, I've got the fat gene. So if I'm drinking all this shit, if I'm drinking all this shit, right, and eating all these carbohydrates, why am I fat? Because I'm not. Because the fat you eat is the fat you wear. And with that, I am out of here. Because I've been rambling for about fucking 26 minutes now. So, hope you get the message.